Good afternoon. Welcome back. It is Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. We got less than a week left in the month of October. Then we'll have 8 short weeks of these birthdays and event videos, and then we'll have to find something new to do. I've got some ideas for the new year. They won't be daily videos because this has been a grind. I will be honest with you. It's been a grind to put these together, but I've enjoyed it. Not complaining. Looking forward to some ideas that I have in the upcoming year with some different themes, different ideas. So I'm going to have fun there. As far as events for today, we only got a few things. 1987 on this day, Bill Elliott wins at Rockingham. No surprise there. I believe he had 3 career wins there and lost a couple of them by short amounts that would have made him 4 or 5 wins. But I know he won in the fall of 84, the fall of 87, and the spring of 92. I guess he did win in the fall of 03, so he's got 4 wins at the Rock. I forgot about that because I keep forgetting about the next to last win of his career in that Evernham car. Newman had that Penske throwback look in the 12 that was super nice that day. Anyway, 4 wins at the Rock for Bill. But more importantly, on that day, Dale Earnhardt wraps up his 3rd Cup Series championship driving for Richard Childress Racing. 1992 at Rockingham, Kyle Petty wins. Again, no surprise there. Kyle won 3 races at that track in a little over in just about 3 years. 1 in 90, 1 in 91, and 1 in 92. He just had something in the setup there that just clicked. But one thing that happened in this race, it really tightened up the points battle and made it where everyone realized, hey, there's 6 guys that could win this title, when 4 races prior, Bill Elliott had like a 160, 170 point lead over second place. And of course, his season just kind of fell apart at the end. And the other thing that was kind of significant about this win, this was Kyle's 2nd win of the year. This would be the only year in Kyle's career that he would win more than 1 race in a season. So 1992, I don't want to call it a breakout year because I don't feel like Kyle ever had a breakout year, but he had a strong season with the top 5 in the points. Then on 2008, on this date in Atlanta in the Truck Series, Ryan Newman wins in his first career Truck Series start. And I believe that was in Jimmy Smith's number 2 truck. I'll have to look that one up because it seemed like everybody got their first win in the Truck Series was driving that 2 truck. That was just a crazy truck to drive. So on to birthdays. We got 4 birthdays. We got cards for all of them, so I'm excited about this. Born on this day in 1954, he had a short run in the Busch Series in the early 90s. Didn't have a lot of success because he was with an underfunded team and he was a dirt track driver, but just didn't make it in the NASCAR leagues. That'd be Mr. Cecil Eunice or Eunice. I've heard it's pronounced both ways. We'll flip this card over. Give you a little bit of his rundown of his 1991 season. There you see a best finish at 10th at Martinsville in 20 starts. He was driving for Carroll Levin. That was the number 19 car that Tom Peck would drive, as well as Kirk Shelmerdine. Up next, born on this day in 1990, kind of having a disappointing season for expectations, survived that crazy crash at Daytona about a month ago, Mr. Ryan Preece. Now, I don't have a lot of his stuff here because most of his stuff is from the JTG Doherty days. So, all his Kroger stuff. So there you see he was in the 37, 47, ran a lot of different paint schemes with a lot of those different cars. Especially being Kroger sponsored, they had a lot of vendor sponsors and so forth. Of course, now he is with Stewart Haas Racing. Our next driver, born on this day in 1991, 3rd generation racer, but I'm not sure who because he's part of the family, but I'm not sure where he fits into the family tree. But he's only the 2nd generation really to be on track because his grandfather raced, or his great uncle, not sure which. Again, I didn't do enough research into this, but I know some of you guys get into those family tree and lineages really, really deep. Born on this day in 1981, as we said, Mr. John Wood, developmental driver for Roush in the Truck Series. Again, he actually ran for JTG Doherty in the Busch Series. Did a brief few races in the Cup Series as well for the Wood Brothers. There you see that. And that just didn't pan out for whatever reason. Not sure. I'd heard different rumors that he had some medical issues that wouldn't allow him to continue. Not so sure the truth on all that. But like I said, that was stuff that I had read in like the NASCAR scene papers back in the day. You see one of the Roush trucks. I believe he now works on the business end of the Wood Brothers, so I don't know if he's Eddie's son or Lynn's son. Don't know if he's the grandson of Leonard or Glenn or Delano or whoever. But, still part of that Wood Brothers legacy. Very, very impressive nonetheless. And our final birthday, born on this date, 1961. He's a Daytona 500 winner. He's finished in the top 10 in the Cup points before. He's also had strong runs and a few wins in the Busch Series. And his son currently races in the Xfinity Series, just recently got eliminated from the playoffs. That would be Mr. Ward Burton. And I always thought it was funny, his hats always looked 4 sizes too big. So before Willie B popularized the big hats in NASCAR, Ward Burton had that. He had that trademarked. So this is the Gauntlet car. This would have been the car that he replaced Elton Sawyer in back in late 91. Won his first race at Rockingham for this team in 92. 93, they got the Hardy sponsorship. The number switched from 27 to 2 for marketing reasons. Then when they moved to Cup, look at that open face helmet. That just looks almost barbaric nowadays. But the 31 was chosen by car owner A.G. Dillard because in taste tests and surveys and so forth, Hardee's fried chicken allegedly was chosen 3-1 over KFC's fried chicken. Now, personally, worked in Hardee's at high school. When I was in high school, it was okay, but you got burned out on it really, really fast. So, first pole in the Fall Charlotte race in 94. 95, he was released from the 31 car midway through the season. Ends up going to Bill Davis, the MB&A Pontiacs. Guess I had these two backwards. That was the original look. Then they went to this all black. Then in 1998, I believe it was, or 99, I'm sorry, 99, they got the Caterpillar sponsorship from Buzz McCall's team. And that's when things started clicking. They ended up getting Dodge support and winning a Daytona 500 in 2002. Looky there, Ward, with your Harley J. Earl. Then, year 2002, 2003, he was released midway through the season. He's replaced by Scott Wimmer, and he went to the Zero car, replacing Jack Sprague, the Net Zero car. Ward stayed there for a couple years, then he was eventually replaced, I believe, by Mike Bliss. But Net Zero was the original Haas part of Stuart Haas Racing. And they were kind of, came out of the Hendrick fold. And then after this, he went and ran a year for Morgan McClure. And that was just a disaster. And ever since then, he's just kind of helped his son grow his racing career. So we got some car cards here to check out real quick. There's that nice looking Hardee's car. If you take this big orange stripe, narrow it down just a little bit, it really is reminiscent of the Dale Jarrett number 29 Hardee's car that Dale started the 89 season with. So there's a couple good looks at that car. This is the original MB&A Pontiac that Ward drove in 95. Then a couple years later, they put that little silver streak around the bottom. And then they went, there's another good look at it. Then they went, kind of reversed it. They just pushed the black and the green down and put the silver on top. So they kind of did what Red Bull did. They just silvered it up. There was a nice gold paint job. Then we got the Cat car. It's a sharp-looking car. Caterpillar never really had bad-looking cars. There's one of their Cat dealer paint schemes. A lot of special paint schemes through Caterpillar. Then, of course, we talked about they switched to Dodge. Like this card here, just the Gatorade Frontrunners card, Ward Burton. Then we see the Net Zero car. This was the best one that I could find. A couple of them just had a really, really smaller version. And I got a cool couple cards here to show you. We have a predictor card from 97 Upper Deck, I believe it was. but you could scratch 1, 2, or 3. This was the race date you had to look at, and you could scratch 1, 2, or 3, and you could scratch any of them off, and there's several different drivers in this set. Well, my best friend and I found out that if you held a flashlight behind the card, you could see underneath the little scratch panels. So what we did is to redeem them, it was like sometime in late 97 there, so 12/31/97. So when the season ended, we got out all of our predictor cards, got out all of our Winston Cup scene newspapers, looked at them, and I had a winner with Ward Burton. So the actual winner card, there you see it, it's translucent. So you can kind of compare the two, and, we'll flip them around. So kind of cheated a little bit, but, that's kind of what you had to do back in the day. Because you didn't know what you were going to get. And I've actually got, I think I still have one full set of those predictors. Not the die cut there, but I got a full set of something like that they sent out. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Again, lots of fun making these. Like I said, I've got some ideas for next year. They definitely won't be daily videos. I'll still be doing my daily rips, or flea market finds, or mailbag Monday, or whatever we got going on there. And definitely keep the fast packs going, because that one seems like a lot of people enjoy that one. I'll have 1 or 2 of them every week that'll take off and get a lot of views, likes, and comments. So we'll keep that one alive as well. I might just do a weekly, like I said, I've got a few ideas. Got some things I want to do with them. Eventually we may have a big sale. May just have like a super Saturday sale or something. We'll do something crazy where we can just move a lot of stuff and have some great deals for everyone. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Really, really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. Come back in the morning where we'll have something new for everybody to see as we rip. So thanks again. Enjoy your Thursday. This Thursday, right? No, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. So enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.